Right, fresh out of the coaching bay, Joe.
I know.
Just hopefully you've tuned into my very first lesson on camera. Let's presume we can edit it out into something that makes good watching. And if it did, yeah, I had a good lesson, really enjoyed that. But now I'm going to throw it back into some product testing. And to be fair, you just hit some balls off camera and we've done okay. But anyway, I better tell you what we're doing, haven't I? So, King Cobra F7. Full range of this product just come out, so we've got the there's the one length irons in a forged head as well as just arrived. We've got the baffler club, which is the kind of utility hybrid, and we've got a 3 fairway wood, and there's the F7 Plus as well, which is a slightly smaller, lower spinning driver model. But we're going to start off with the probably what will be their biggest selling product, the F7. Packed with technology and adjustability, this thing as well. I'm just glancing over 3 drivers in one, I can see there, Joe. So the basis is, and Joey will throw up this picture now, it's all about this golden nugget, isn't it?
Yeah,
which is
12 gram
orange and
weight.
not golden.
Yeah.
So you can move, it's a 12 gram weight and 2 2-gram weights. So I've got it positioned at the back of the club head for the higher launching, which will also be higher spinning. Yeah. The idea is you can move the orange heavier weight into the front for lower spinning, and you've also got a third port here which is on the heel on the inside of the club, which you can change for a more of a draw bias.
Yeah. Have
I got that bit right, Joe?
I believe so, yeah.
Got that bit 100% right. And then there's adjustability in terms of the loft in the hosel as well. Now we've got this set up at 10.5 degrees, and like I said, I've got the orange weight at the back, and that's what I've hit in all testing. I've got a hazardous, there's a Project X 63 gram shaft, again something I've used before and like.
Also got the tracker.
It's a good job you're here, Joe, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I don't know what to say, thank God you're here. Right, important bit I forgot is that within this driver, built in for the first time, is there's going to be Cobra Connect, they call it, don't they?
Yeah, Cobra Connect.
So effectively, you're going to be able to track, after your game, post-round, you'll be able to track ball flight, all the kind of other data and performance that you might like to do back on your mobile phone. So some interesting stats to analyse your performance, I suppose, but it's actually going to be built into the shaft on this Cobra Connect, so really interesting development, and I wonder how far that will go in the longer term moving forward. I've got a feeling this could appear in
a lot of clubs.
A lot of clubs, already built in. Yeah. I think that's going to be the case. Anyway, let's see. Hit balls off camera as ever. Aesthetics, let's start with that. They've gone back to a very, very traditional look, if you like, with this gloss finish, some matte bits finishing around the back side of it all, and underneath again it's very, very much high gloss, and the Cobra orange colour that's often seen worn by Ricky Fowler, and it's I think, Joe, good looking club.
Yeah, nice and simple.
Quite minimal, isn't it?
Yeah, the top's all right, isn't it? Nice and clean.
I think for Cobra it's very minimal. They can be a little bit jazzy.
Jazzy. It's a new one.
Yeah, street meat.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, let's see. Enough of that talk. Let's see if I can hit a decent ball with it whilst the camera's switched on. Tad down the right hand side, that one, Joe, but again, after the first ball I will comment straight away and tell you that down the right, was it?
Down the right, not bad.
249 performance, 94 club head speed, and spinning, don't forget, we've got this set up in the higher launch model, but spin at 2.8, I don't think that's too bad at all, and the loft there at 18 degrees, which for me, possibly too high. Just want to probably, we'll see how we get on with the next few shots, but probably just want to knock that down a little bit. But in response to how I hit it off camera and carrying on to the first ball on, the one thing I will say is it's got that great kind of springboard effect off the club face. You happy?
Yeah, sound.
Just worried we hadn't got that on camera.
Oh no, we've got it, yeah.
We're all good. Right. Let's try again. Same line, down. Really, no, it was supposed to be down that, wasn't down. Down that right hand side. and again, great launch on it around that 250 mark, which has been a consistent number. Spin again 2793 club head speed. All those things are pretty consistent, to be fair. Trying a little bit too hard here, Joe, and again that sort of block out down the right a little bit. And you far too out again, that's well, it's still at 18 degrees, it seemed to go even, the launch seemed even greater on that. Let's just concentrate and see if we can finish off with a couple of balls down the target line. Just overcooked it, but and pulled it down the other side a tad, but I've got to say that the ball, the actual face itself, which is what I'm interested in terms of how this ball feels off this club face. Again, I really like the fact this kind of, again, this springboard, this feeling that you've got a lot of assistance behind this club head. Like I said, I've got it set up in the sort of the easier position in theory, in which you want to have this set up with a weight at the back. So maybe we could eke out some better performance, but I think at my level, that's another good ball, Joe, isn't it? It's got to be down that left hand side, but it's got, I really like the club. I mean, if I'm honest with you, I said it again, got around the 247, 250 mark, and I think again, off camera, that's been about it really. I've been around that sort of 250 mark quite consistently. So numbers wise, it's not hugely long for me. Cobra drives in the past for me, I've never performed greatly with them. So for me, I'm very positive about it, to be fair. The only issue that I have is that there's nothing great in the actual numbers that I'm getting. It's a very stable club, I like swinging it. Nice balance out the swing and the shaft setting that I've got, I like it, and I'd be fairly confident with it, to be fair. Arguably there's a bit left and right there, but I'd be happy with that off the tee. The disappointment at this stage for me would be that I wouldn't be getting the distance that I would be happy with to persuade me to make any changes to it, but still, all the same, that's just the opinion of the average golfer. Now there's I think plenty of videos of this one knocking about already, so as ever, make sure you have a good look at some of the pros hitting it, see what their opinions are, then have a look at my shots and some of the wonky ones I've just hit, and get some opinion from that. And then if you're still interested, most important thing of all is to go down to somewhere like Clark's Golf Centre and try it out for yourself and form your own opinion. So hope you enjoyed that one. I'll finish it off back at the office with a quick analysis of the figures overall. Okay then, back to the office, and an enjoyable day there at Clark's Golf Centre. We're going to start off with the bit of an analysis on the King Cobra F7 driver, and this one's going to be very simple and straightforward, not a lot of in-depth analysis, because this is very much consistent across all numbers, to be honest with you. As ever, hit slightly better off camera than on. No, to be fair, not any massive differences. But going through the numbers again, first of all, let's look at these shots off camera. Club head speed was good, managed to sort of maintain sort of 93 mile an hour. Not my quickest swing speed, but very consistent. Launch angle off camera was probably better again than on. We got an average of 14.8, be happy with that, around that, maybe even a little bit higher maybe. And spin numbers very good for a club that was set at the sort of easiest to launch. So remember, weight at the very back. The spin numbers were good, 2-3 overall, and can't complain with that at all. The carry distances, again, if you look through the numbers there, very, very consistent in around the sort of, well, it's 225 was the average, and they were all around that number. And again, average 250 overall. Just very quickly then, just to go to look to the on-camera stuff, again, swing speed a little low, but maintain that kind of 92 mile an hour, like I said, can be a bit quicker than that, to be fair, and will have an overall, generally have an overall impact on if the ball is struck properly with the overall distances. Launch a little bit high on camera, like I said, it was So there was 3 in there at 17.568 whatever, so they were quite high. Would like to keep that down a tad. Spin again, relative to that, was a little bit high as well, but not too bad again considering the setting that we had in the club. Overall carry distance slightly short at 222, and overall distance slightly short at 245. I think the overall thing that I would say in this, and even I think even the numbers sort of suggest it, it was very, very consistent. All the performance factors were very similar throughout these 10 shots, and a few more that I hit off camera. I liked the club, and I think that in terms of ease in which to hit, it was fine. I just ultimately didn't get the end performance if you measure it purely a driver on its distance. I know we're going to, you know, there's other things to consider, but for me personally, this didn't give the performance, the overall yardage that I would like to have seen, coupled with the consistent strike as well. So that's my overall assessment of it. We'll see when we have a look at the Cobra. There's the F7 Plus as well, which is slightly smaller club head. Whether or not we can get lower spin numbers or some higher club head speeds, yet to be seen. But that's it for the F7. Hopefully you enjoyed that one as ever. Thanks for watching. Comments below, and if you don't subscribe already, then please do so.